What is going on, guys? So, today I want to talk about one of the major topics of chapter 1028, Robin being kidnapped. This has been foreshadowed to us multiple times in the story, even post timeskip, and now it's a major focus and the outcome of this can be crucial to the development of the story. But before I start this theory, you can do me a huge favor by subscribing. It means a lot. I'm trying to reach 50 subs by the end of the year, and I plan to release a lot more videos, and not only about One Piece, but also other manga, anime, and different series that I like. Now, back to the theory. We were shown or told multiple times post timeskip that Robin has a target on her back. For example, in Sabaody, as soon as she arrives, there were some world government agents trying to capture her. In Zou, Nakamamushi talks about her being in danger, and even Big Mom saying that she intends to kidnap Robin in Wano. The setup for something to happen was always there. The world government, for example, will never quit pursuing Robin. She is too dangerous for them. Another factor that always led me to believe this is the fact that Oda likes to do the parallels between pre-timeskip and post-timeskip, and Wano and Onigashima are in multiple ways an obvious parallel of Water 7 and Enies Lobby. The difference is that I don't expect things to play out like they did in the Enies Lobby arc. Robin is probably going to be successfully kidnapped this time. The real question for me is, by who? Because I believe that there will be multiple factions trying to get the spoils of this war. So let's get started on what are the possibilities when it comes to Robin being kidnapped and talked about them one by one. The first one I want to talk about, for obvious reasons, is the possibility of the world government being the ones to capture Robin. Last chapter we saw that the world government is not playing around. From what we saw, they have sent a fleet basically. They also have a lot of intel about Wano because the leaders of CP0 have a lot of inside information through Orochi. They know exactly what they have to do in order to accomplish their objectives. This means that by the end of the war, they will probably be in an advantageous position compared to the pirates. From the dialogue that we got from Rob Lucci, the objective that is indispensable for them is to capture Robin at all costs. She is extremely dangerous, specifically to the world government, maybe even more than Yonko in a certain way. I think it is possible that they succeed in capturing Robin. She only has Brook by her side and she is tired from fighting Black Maria. Now will be the perfect time for an attack from CP0 to capture her. They will certainly get involved in a fight with CP0, especially since Brook still hasn't had a proper 1v1 this arc, so I'm fairly certain that's going to happen. Robin being captured by the world government could lead to some very interesting developments. For example, it could lead to the Straw Hats having to go to Marijua, but it is also possible that Sabo and Vivi are captured. And this could be how we got an interaction with the Revolutionary Army and the Straw Hats, mainly the long-awaited Luffy and Dragon interaction, of course. So, if the world government are the ones to capture Robin, this could be the path the story takes. After Wano finishes, Luffy is forced to go to Marijua and retrieve Robin, Sabo and Vivi, maybe with the help of the Revolutionary Army. This would also make it possible for Vivi to join the Straw Hats in a final adventure, which is something that I also think has to happen. Now, moving on to the second possibility that I want to talk about is Big Mom capturing Robin. This is something that I still believe to be possible. Big Mom has shown multiple times that she has an interest in deciphering the poneglyphs, and she even talks specifically about kidnapping Robin. She doesn't want to wait for the possibility of putting maybe one day awakening her powers from the Three-Eyed Tribe. For that to happen, she can't fall here. Although I'm kind of tired of having Big Mom following the Straw Hats, I feel like it doesn't make sense for her to fall to anyone that's not Luffy. I can see her more quickly becoming an ally than her losing to Kid and Law. Although it will be good for them to get some real accomplishments, but it just doesn't feel realistic for them to defeat her. For her to become an ally or even be defeated by Luffy will probably have to happen outside Wano. It has to be in Elbaf or even in Old Cake Island, for example. This would be possible if the Straw Hats defeated the Beast Pirates and run away to Elbaf, to where they get followed by Big Mom. Or Big Mom captures Robin and goes back to Old Cake Island, and Luffy goes there and defeats her like he talked about when he defeated Karakuri. These are the top two possibilities that I see happening when it comes to Big Mom's future and the possibility of her kidnapping Robin. And now, last but not least, I believe that the major contender to capture Robin in Wano is Marshall D. Teach. I genuinely believe that Blackbeard will come to Wano based on the dialogue shown to us in chapter 956. He is an opportunist, so he will not let the opportunity of gaining something from this war go to waste. This will mean that we will once again see the parallel between pre-timeskip and post-timeskip. This time, Blackbeard will come to Wano instead of Marineford, and just like he said, reap the reward, which is something that he also did when he went to Marineford and got Whitebeard's Devil Fruit. Now, what is he talking about specifically when it comes to getting a reward out of Wano? Knowing Blackbeard, it is probably a combination of things that by the end of this will make him the man that is closest to becoming Pirate King. For starters, he can face off a bunch of direct competitors for the title of Pirate King while they are weakened. Like we talked about, he is an opportunist. He will most definitely have this in mind, although I don't think that it's a necessity for him to do that, because I think it's more likely that he doesn't engage in any major fight like he did in Marineford. It's also possible that he wants some devil fruits. We know that him and his crew are always looking for those. Even in recent times, Jesus Burgess was trying to get the Merimeri no Mi in Dressrosa. And this was not so long ago in the One Piece timeline, which can be an indicator that there are still people in Blackbeard's crew at this moment in the story that don't have a devil fruit, or at least one person, Jesus Burgess. And I believe that Blackbeard's crewmates will all be devil fruit users. One other possibility is him knowing something about Wano that we still don't know about. We know that Wano is extremely relevant to the Void Century, so there could be something hidden there. And finally, two things that are essential for him to become Pirate King, and that are probably his top priority: stealing the poneglyphs from the other Yonko and even Luffy, and capturing Nico Robin so that he can interpret them and reach the final island, Laugh Tale. All of this will be aligned with the theory that I made about the possibility of Robin not being a last survivor of Ohara, and now I believe that she would get kidnapped by Blackbeard and where that event could lead the story. Check out the video here, it's a really cool theory. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really appreciate if you leave a like and comment with some feedback. Just wanted to get my thoughts across and some different ideas on this topic. It's something that is very intriguing for me and I just hope Oda delivers. So, see you guys next time. Peace.